Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the live servers currently for Warlords of Draenor in my Garrison by the command table. Obviously Alliance, yours looks slightly different. If I click onto the command table, we get to see how we're provided with information for our follower missions. So on the left hand side we have the level requirement of the mission. In this case you can see all of them being level 100. Underneath that there may be some more information required as to the item level of the followers required. So in the top two you need to have 615 item level on your followers for the best chance, and then on the far right we have the reward for the mission. So in this case we've got weapon, experience for our followers, money, follower experience, money, braces, and we could just see at the bottom there more EXP for our followers. But other than that, we're not provided with any other information. We have to click onto it. So the weapon is actually 630. The experience is actually 12,000. The money's actually 60. This experience is 10,000, different from the one above. This money's different again to the one above at 100. 615 braces, and then I don't think I can be bothered to go down to the experience bar any further. But if we're now to go into the middle, we can see the requirements of the mission as well. So 3 followers, and it shows you the traits and abilities that will be required to stand the best chance of completing these missions. It's the same for all of them. Well, things are going to change in patch 6.1. Let me now bring in the 6.1 footage and put them side by side with each other. And we can see a distinct difference between the two, as the 6.1 version provides a significant increase in information on screen. All the reward information is immediately given to us. The weapon is 630. The bonus experience is 12,000 and 12,000. The braces are 615. The other bonus EXP, 8,000, 1,350. It's all there immediately. And then if we scroll once more into the mission itself, not only can we see the traits and abilities required, but it's also now ticking whether or not your followers can carry out this mission. So simply by having a quick brief look at these missions, you can see, right, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, can't do that, can do that. And especially if it's a more important mission, like maybe going for some legendary items, maybe going for that 630 weapon that you require at this moment in time. Those high mall missions for those cachets, whether it be normal, heroic or mythic, you can immediately see when you do these missions what you have available to utilize, what you have available to use, and whether or not you can immediately fill the criteria of that mission. If you can't, you can then start looking at whether or not followers are away that can complete the criteria, or of course whether or not you need to boost your followers and get some with some better, more amenable abilities to help out in those missions for you. If I scroll down to the bottom of the screen, it's really nice to see that exploration missions are getting a little bit of love too. If there's one thing that I have been pretty bored with when it comes to the command table, is always seeing the same thing pretty much over and over and over again. Look on it, what have we got? Bonus EXP, gold, garrison missions, blue item. It's very rare that anything else pops. So it's really nice when the bonus coin item procs, or it's nice when, let's say, some legendary fragments or something like that pops. It just breaks it up a little bit. So when you have these exploration missions, the only one that springs to mind from 6.0 is the image of Archmage Vargoth's toy. His staff toy, and that's it. Can't think of anything else. So in this case, these exploration missions are providing you with archaeology fragments as rewards, or you might be lucky enough to get one of the Ogre Missives or the Draenor Clan's Orator Cane. These are the things that compensate for the archaeology fragments. You may think, yeah, but they do 25, that's 25, it just equals that mission down there. Bear in mind, some of the items required in archaeology require more than fragments, i.e., 250 fragments to complete. You can only have 200 fragments. So what do you need? Yeah, you need these items to compensate for the rest. So they are very important indeed. Now, not only this is good for people that do archaeology, and they can gain themselves some decent fragments, but any of you who have not tried archaeology yet, this is pretty nifty as well, because archaeology works very much like professions do in Warlords of Draenor as well. At level 1, you can immediately get started in Draenor. All you have to do is go to the archaeology trainer once, learn it, and then you can dig in any site in Draenor and start leveling up from there. You don't have to go round Azeroth or Kalimdor, Northrend, or heaven forbid even Pandaria. You can do everything here in Draenor, and when you complete a fragment and you learn whichever piece of archaeology history it is, then you'll get yourself some bonus pieces as well. This is your ideal chance to get into archaeology, and also with Harrison Jones becoming a follower in patch 6.1, it might just whet your appetite. And people who with a keen eye may have seen what's above here. Yes, this is a rare exploration mission, and if you complete this, you'll get yourself the Frostfire treasure map. All the zones that are available at the moment have a treasure map, which can be purchased from the archaeology trainer that is in Ashran. I myself have got all of them, and quite a few archaeology people will most likely have all of them. Other people will compensate by downloading an add-on, but I hate to download add-ons like this because it takes a little bit of the fun out of the game. Stop letting add-ons govern what you do. Take control for yourself. So even though I've already bought these maps, even if I proc this mission and complete it, I can sell it back for the 100 gold that it cost me in the first place. I can make my money back. And if you don't have the treasure maps, of course, you can learn them, and then it will show the location in each zone of treasures. And there's about 40 to 50 of them. There is an absolute truckload of them to find. So go out there and have some fun. So it is nice to see that Command Table is getting a little bit of utility. It does to me look like Blizzard want to compete with all these Garrison add-ons that are out there that in my eyes again seem to take a lot of the control away from the player, and to be perfectly honest with you, take a lot of the fun away from the player. When you know exactly what to put where's the human element in it? There isn't any. So yeah, hopefully a few people will now start to put aside those add-ons, use the information provided on screen, and maybe, just maybe, have a little bit more fun. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is this better? Is this worse? Do you care? Do you not care? I'm pretty darn sure you're going to tell me anyway. And I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media as well as twitch.tv for live streaming. All those links are in the description down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.